Alright, welcome back. This is BazeRadio.co.ke. You can find us on my Safaricom app. And today we are live at KICC for the Youth Connekt Africa Summit that kicks off today for the next few days. Youth Connekt Africa Summit is a summit that connects you to a social economic transformation in Africa, Africa Connect, Engage and Empowerment. It's all about youth. It's all about, youth innovating a borderless African renaissance. It is our time as African, and today I'm joined by a climate champion, Priscillah. Welcome to Baze Radio.
Thank you for having me. Great.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So today we are here for the Africa Youth Connekt Summit. Maybe you can tell us, you as a youth, how do you feel to be part of this amazing journey?
All right. For me, I feel blessed, especially being not so young youth, but not such an old youth. Being included in these decisions, in these summits, and just being given the platform to advocate for what I believe in terms of climate action and how to involve the youth in sustainable solutions. As climate crisis is affecting us, it's a blessing. And for Kenyans and for Africans, it's our time. So let's come out, show up, and let's amplify our voices to be heard.
As Kenyans, are we ready? In what process are we? Are we still in the baby steps in fighting for climate change?
I will say we are in the progress. We are not there yet, but we're in the progress. And for us to be where we want to be, we still have to take the necessary sustainable ideas, solutions, and implement them, because that's where our gap is. The implementation process is there, because I believe as Kenyans, especially as Kenyans and Africa at large, we are very smart, we are very unique, we have the ideas, we have the policies. The implementation is where we are failing. The moment we start implementing, we fail, we implement again, we learn from the failure, and we progress. We'll be at a better position in the near future.
Is it that we lack mentors? Is it that we don't have enough information? Is it that we're not exposed?
I believe what we lack is, it's not what we lack, it's what we have generated ourselves and our minds to have. If I can say, it's the mindset of self-centeredness, whereby it's me and it's me alone. But the moment you set your mind to be out there and say that it's a collective action for us to go out there and not be afraid, have the confidence, be bold, whatever way you contribute, and be bold and push and allow our policy makers to hear that this is what we want. At some point, they will start implementing, and we'll be.
Early last month we saw His Excellency William Samoei Ruto alipatia Kenya, a day to plant trees. Watu walikuwa nasema ni siku ya kupanda miti, but now I don't know, tulipanda miti ama ilikuwa ni miti ingine watu walikuwa wanapanda.
Wewe ulipanda mti gani kwanza? Mti gani ulipanda?
It was not a bamboo. I can remember, I forgot the name, but I did that in Githurai there.
Yes. Together with with Smart Foundation. Yes, you planted bamboo trees on the river.
It was bamboo?
Yes, it was bamboo.
Yes,
amazing. Yes. So one thing about planting of trees, I really love the initiative that our president has. This initiative calls out not just to plant trees. We have to understand, when over the years we've been planting trees, but one of our mentors, Wangare Maathai, who has really instilled the knowledge of us planting trees. If you look down on her actions, she never used to just plant trees just for planting. She used to plant trees that did well in that certain region. That means you have analyzed the tree planting for them to grow, for them to be nurtured in the ecosystem that will sustain us in the near future. And that's a region like Kiambu is doing so well because that collective action for the green belt, they understood what they were doing. So for us to plant trees, let's understand what type of trees are we planting in our farms? You just can't plant all trees in your farms. In different regions, like you can't plant, you can't plant a eucalyptus tree in Marsabit where it's dry. It can't survive because that place is dry. Because eucalyptus tree, they
need more of water.
They need more water. So you have to understand what type of trees are you planting. Are they indigenous?
Okay.
Are they fruit trees? Are they exotic trees? And for me, as a climate champion, I champion for indigenous trees, especially when it's on a community, as we live in communities, because here in Kenya, communal living is part of us. And in schools, let's promote the fruit trees and have food and have orchards to add the nutritional value and sustainability in our environment.
All right, stay tuned. As we come back, we're going to talk about the Youth Connekt Summit focus areas. I believe now we have a lot of focus areas. One is sustainable green livelihood, climate adaptation and resilience, and then renaissance of Africa dream, and then focus 3 is leveraging innovation and digital era. Stay tuned at this Baze Radio.co.ke live at KICC for the Africa Youth Connekt Summit. Welcome back. We are live at KICC. My good name is Silva Kido. Kwa block na Silva Kido. Leo tuko kwa ground mazee. Hebu niambie, nikiangalia pale roll call, niambie mko wapi, mshafika job, mtoka job. And today being the first day of Youth Connekt Africa Summit happening for the first time in Kenya, I'd ask you earlier mazee, muniambie, what do you think, what do you believe is the most significant challenge hindering youth innovation in Africa? What do you believe is the most significant challenge hindering youth innovation in Africa? Na nikipitia maybe hapa messages, anajulikana kama Masi anasema, by the way, Kido, lack of financial resources and funding is the most significant thing.
It is.
Do we have people that are willing, investors, just to finance?
Yes. Being in the climate space, I've come across a lot of people who are willing to finance your project. But now it's how you package your project, how you package your idea, how you package your interest is what will sell, and how you pitch it to the investor. And one thing I've come to realize, people think the complicated way is the way to go. Hapana, it's not. Be natural, be authentic, and just be bold. Let me tell you, confidence can take you to places you'll never imagine.
That's true.
And the moment you're confident and you believe in what you're pushing, you'll get, the journey might be a bit difficult, longer, stressful. We call it tamaking. Utatamak kidogo, utateseka. Kitakuramba on the way. But boy, girl, keep going.
At the end,
utafurahia kama Kido hapa.
Wacha bana. Now, let me just ask you, of course, Youth Connekt Summit iko na key 4 areas. Ama kuna key focus areas ambao maybe wangetaka kudiscuss. Now, one of the focus areas is sustainable green livelihoods, climate adaptation and resilience.
Yes. I resonate so much with this focus. And I love that it's the first focus, because when we look at our livelihoods, especially when I reflect back on my upbringing, mi ni demu wa mtaa.
Msichana wa ghetto.
Mi msichana wa ghetto.
Lakini una ghetto mentality.
Sasa mbona tukuna hiyo ilitoka. Kwa sababu H-Town was my home and is still my home. But when you when you change your mindset, I thank God I had parents who had, their mindset was so clear, and uwezo wao mali walitufikisha na masomo ilikuwa clear. But sasa wewe as an individual, ukisha kuwa msembigi, what livelihood do you want for yourself? Unajita meeting, unakaa, you stay, you call yourself for a meeting, you ask yourself, what livelihood do I want for myself? How do I want to impact myself, my community, my generation, and the generation to come? You have to change your mindset and your livelihood and be resilient in everything. And let me go a little bit to the spiritual side.
Sawa.
The word tells us we are nurturers, and God provided and gave us and blessed us with this earth for us to nurture it and to destroy it. People, the moment we continue nurturing our earth, our environment, everything, we will get it from there. Let's involve ourselves in farming. Let's involve ourselves in green skills. Green skills nasema wewe kama uko na passion ya IT, find a green skill innovation out of it. Kama sahi, I'm very passionate about the girl child, the boy child. We can't empower the girl child alafu tuache boy child nyuma. The moment we're empowering the girl child, tunafikiria watakuwa na sanitary towels.
Okay.
Can we innovate sanitary towels which are green, which are biodegradable, which are sustainable for the future? Tusikwe tunaongezea shida kwa shida ingine. Yes. So let's think about our livelihood and the other focus. How are we adapting to these livelihoods and the climate adaptation? Currently, everyone is facing climate crisis. Hakuna mtu atasema haja feel climate crisis. Maji imepungua, the heat is crazy. How are we going to tackle this? Tupande miti. No, we are growing trees. We nurture these trees. Wasewa H-Town. I'll be coming to H-Town. We have to grow trees on our streets. And the other thing is resilience. We have to be resilient. Yes.
All right, thank you for the few insights. Just to cut you short, maybe stay tuned on Baze Radio to see other KE. We're here live at Youth Connekt Africa Summit, about to talk about the innovators. We're here to explore, we're here to learn, we're here to engage, we're here to inform you as well. Now, coming through for you is that we're going to discuss about the challenges facing the innovators, the creators in Africa. Stay tuned. This is Baze Radio to see other KE live at KICC Nairobi.
This is Baze Radio.
We are 254 to the core.